Chosen ones, if you are hearing these words right now, know that this is no coincidence. God has brought you here with purpose. You stand on the precipice of something monumental, an extraordinary shift in your life, one that you cannot afford to ignore. This is not just another message. It is a divine call, a final wake-up signal, and an invitation to step into the destiny that has been prepared for you. God has spoken, and He will not repeat Himself. This moment, this time, this message, it is final. Your window of opportunity is closing, and how you respond in these fleeting moments will determine the course of your future. You've been waiting, longing for that breakthrough, for the doors to open, for change to manifest. Now, God is saying, understand what is happening. What does this mean? It means that the time for wishful thinking, for mere hoping and waiting, has come to an end. This is the pivotal moment where your prayers are no longer distant dreams. They are about to materialize before your very eyes. The blessings, the transformation you have sought are already aligning. But for you to receive it, you must recognize the shift. This is not just a change in circumstance, it is a spiritual awakening, a shift from wanting to having. Things are moving faster now, at a pace that will leave you astounded, but only if you are ready to accept it. This is your time, chosen one. God has handed you this opportunity to rise, to align with His plan, and to move forward in power. But there's a catch: you must be ready. God will not wait. He has given you everything you need to succeed, but it is up to you to take the step, to see this moment for what it truly is, your final chance to claim what has been waiting for you. It's no longer about hoping, it's about stepping into your new reality. I urge you now to stop, to pause and listen. Don't take this lightly. This is your divine moment. Show your commitment by hitting that like button, subscribing to this channel, and commenting the number 99 below. This is your declaration to the universe, your signal that you are ready for this shift. If you are truly a chosen one, you will feel the urgency of this message deep in your spirit. It will compel you to act. But hear me now, if you're still unsure, still not ready, you may not make it to the end of this video. But if you are ready for transformation, ready for the manifestations to flow into your life, then stay with me. The journey that awaits you will change everything. So, I ask you now, are you ready to understand? Because chosen one, this is your final call. God will not repeat Himself. The time is now. There are moments in life that define us. And this is one of those pivotal, sacred moments when God is calling you to step into your divine purpose. This is not just a message, it is a divine summons. The time is now, and this moment will never come again. In the whirlwind of life, it's easy to miss God's calling. But today, He is reaching out to you directly. His voice is louder, clearer, more urgent than ever. You can feel the weight of this call deep in your spirit, as if something profound is shifting within you. This is no accident. This is God's divine timing, and He has chosen you because you are ready to understand what He is about to reveal. This is your moment, a sacred moment that carries an overwhelming sense of urgency. God is about to align the heavens for a breakthrough in your life. This is not a time to let fear or doubt hold you back. Embrace this divine call with all your heart, for God is making it crystal clear. The path ahead is yours, and only yours. There is no more waiting, no more hesitation. The time has come for you to walk boldly in the light of your purpose. Step into the unknown with unwavering faith, knowing that the Creator of the universe is guiding every step you take. This is the moment when your life will be transformed forever. In a world full of noise and distractions, God has spoken directly to you. You are not just another person lost in the crowd, you are His chosen one. There is something deep within your heart, something in your soul that resonates with this message in a way that others may not fully understand. God has handpicked you to carry out His will in this season of your life. You are the vessel through which His plans will unfold. The reason this message feels so personal, the reason it seems as though it was written just for you, is because it was. There is a profound spiritual connection between you and the Divine One that words cannot fully capture, but that can only be experienced in the depths of your soul. You are being called to action now because God knows that you alone have the strength, wisdom, and understanding to walk this path. Your purpose is unfolding before you, and God is entrusting you with it. This is no accident. This is divine orchestration. Trust that you have been prepared for this moment. Even if you do not fully understand the entire picture just yet, your soul has been prepped for this exact moment in time. Now is the time to step forward and embrace your destiny. This is your final warning. God has spoken with clarity, and He will not repeat Himself. There is no more time to wait, no more time for doubt. The divine plan is already in motion, and if you hesitate, you may miss your moment. God is offering you a rare opportunity, one that many may never receive. This is the last time He will call you with such urgency, with such clarity. It is essential to understand that God does not repeat His messages. His instructions are precise and clear, and it is up to you to recognize them and take action. If you don't respond now, the opportunity may pass, and what was meant for you could be delayed or even given to another. This is not a time for procrastination or indecision. This is a time for action. God is not simply calling you, He is expecting you to respond. The window of opportunity is closing, and only those who are spiritually attuned, those who are ready to step into the fullness of their purpose, will experience the divine blessings that are about to unfold. The week ahead is not just another week on the calendar. It is a prophetic week, a week where God will reveal His plans and usher in significant changes. The heavens are aligning, and what once seemed impossible is now within your reach. The time of waiting is over. A season of transformation has arrived, and you are in the right place, at the right time to receive it. In the coming week, you will experience shifts both externally and internally. God will speak to you through dreams, visions, and through the still, small voice within your spirit. The changes you've been waiting for will begin to unfold, but it will require your full attention and focus. Stay alert, stay tuned in to the Spirit, and be ready to act when the time comes. God has already declared that this is the week for your breakthrough. Your life is about to change in ways you cannot yet imagine, but you must be ready to embrace it. Do not let distractions or fear steal your focus from what God is doing in your life. This is your moment. Embrace it fully. This is your week of divine transformation. A sacred moment, a time to align yourself with the divine plan that is unfolding in your life. To receive the blessings and guidance that God has set aside for you, you must position yourself spiritually. This is not the time to be swayed by the opinions of others or to be distracted by the noise of the world. Now, more than ever, focus on what matters most: your relationship with God and your divine purpose. Align your thoughts, actions, and heart with His will. Alignment is the key to unlocking the doors that God has already set before you. It is about bringing every part of your life, your thoughts, words, and deeds into harmony with His divine plan. When you align yourself with God's will, you create a force so powerful that no enemy, no obstacle can stand against it. This alignment brings clarity, peace, and an unwavering sense of direction. Make time each day to center yourself in prayer, meditation, and reflection. Seek God's guidance and open your heart to receive His wisdom. As the prophetic week unfolds, you must be spiritually attuned, ready to move when He calls. Align yourself with the divine and watch as the world around you transforms. God is about to reveal the next chapter of your life, and it's crucial that you are prepared to receive it. This is not a fleeting thought or a passing idea. It is a divine revelation, one that will bring clarity and direction. As you prepare spiritually, create space in your heart and mind for this revelation to enter. Set aside time to listen to God, to receive His guidance, and to embrace the wisdom He is about to bestow upon you. Revelation often comes in the quiet moments, in the stillness of prayer, or during times of reflection. Don't expect it to come with fanfare or noise. It may arrive as a soft whisper or as an inner knowing. Be ready to embrace it, for it has the power to transform the way you see yourself and your life. This is the divine strategy you've been waiting for, a plan that will lead you to success, fulfillment, and peace. When God reveals his strategy, it may not always make sense at first. There may be moments of doubt or confusion, but trust that he is guiding you step by step. Every revelation is a piece of the puzzle, and as you trust in him, the full picture will emerge. Embrace it with faith, for it will change the course of your life forever. We are entering a sacred and deeply sensitive time. The days ahead hold the potential for great spiritual shifts, but these shifts require your full attention and alignment. You are being called to stay grounded in your faith, to remain connected to the divine, and to protect your spiritual space. Even the smallest misstep during this time could derail the breakthrough that is just within your reach. This is not a time for carelessness. The energy around you is heightened, and every decision you make carries weight. Trust your intuition, stay close to God, and let his presence guide you through this period of transformation. The more connected you are to him, the clearer the path will become. It is essential to protect your spiritual space during this sacred time. Avoid negative influences, distractions, and anything that could pull you out of alignment. Stay focused, stay in prayer, and allow God to lead you through this time of transformation. Your breakthrough is no longer a distant dream. It is standing at the doorstep, ready to enter. God is about to release a flood of blessings into your life, but these blessings will not come without preparation. You must be ready to receive them spiritually and mentally. Prepare your heart, prepare your mind, and be ready for what God is about to do. This is your moment. This is your time. Step into it. Your faith, your alignment, and your readiness will determine how quickly these blessings begin to manifest in your life. In the coming days, you will witness the fruit of your labor, the results of your prayers, and the powerful manifestation of your faith. At first, it may feel overwhelming, like a flood of emotion or a whirlwind of activity. But take a deep breath and remember this: God is orchestrating every step. These blessings are not just for you. They are for everyone around you as well. Do not allow fear or doubt to rob you of what is coming. Stay confident, stay faithful, and trust that your breakthrough is already on its way. God's timing is always perfect, and he is about to reveal the full extent of his favor upon your life. As you move through this sacred time, expect emotional highs and lows. Spiritual growth and breakthroughs often bring intense emotions, feelings of joy, excitement, fear, and even doubt. It's natural to experience a roller coaster of emotions, but it is crucial to stay grounded and focused on God's promises. When you feel overwhelmed or uncertain, turn to God in prayer. He is your constant source of strength, peace, and guidance. Don't let the emotional shifts distract you from your purpose. Every emotional high is a sign that you are drawing closer to your breakthrough, and every low is an opportunity to trust more deeply in God's plan. Remember, God has a purpose for every emotional wave you experience. He is refining you, preparing you for the greatness that is ahead. Embrace these spiritual shifts as part of your divine journey. God is revealing his next strategy for your life, and it is going to require a shift in your thinking. This divine revelation will challenge you to grow, to step outside your comfort zone, and to embrace new possibilities. As you open yourself to this transformation, be prepared to let go of old patterns and beliefs that no longer serve you. Transformation is not always easy, can be uncomfortable, and require great sacrifice. But remember, it is through transformation that you will step into the fullness of your purpose. Allow God to mold you, shape you, and guide you through this process. You are becoming the person you were always meant to be. This is your time for personal growth, for deep spiritual awakening. Trust in God's process and know that the transformation you are experiencing is a necessary part of the divine plan. Step boldly into your next season. The time for waiting is over. It is time to launch into your purpose, to step into the calling God has placed on your life. The groundwork has been laid. The preparation has been made. Now it is time to take that first step. This is the moment to go all in, to trust in God's plan, and to move forward with faith and courage. Starting something new can be daunting, but remember, you are not alone. God is with you every step of the way. He has already gone before you, clearing the path and preparing hearts to receive your message. The world is waiting for you to step into your destiny, and this is your time. Do not hold back. Trust that God is equipping you with everything you need to succeed. This is your moment to launch, to rise, and to walk boldly into the future He has prepared for you. The days ahead are not just ordinary days, they are sacred days. God is about to do something extraordinary in your life, and everything around you is about to shift. Embrace it fully, for this is the moment you were created for. This is a pivotal moment in your spiritual journey, a season where new opportunities will arise and old obstacles will be removed. But to fully experience the power of this season, you must remain vigilant and spiritually prepared. These next days are charged with divine energy and immense potential. Every step you take must be aligned with the higher calling that God has placed on your life. He is opening doors, but only those who are spiritually attuned will have the clarity to see them. You must remain in prayer, stay connected to His presence, and allow the Holy Spirit to lead you. In these sacred days, your faith will be both tested and strengthened. There will be moments when you feel overwhelmed by the changes unfolding around you. It is in those moments that you must hold tightly to God's promises, knowing that every shift, every change is part of His perfect plan for your life. Stay ready, stay faithful, and trust in His divine timing. As this prophetic week unfolds, expect to receive divine visions and dreams. God speaks to us in many ways, but one of the most powerful ways He communicates is through our dreams and visions. These are not just random thoughts or fleeting fantasies. They are divine messages meant to guide you and direct you during this sacred time. Pay attention to what you see in your dreams. They may be symbolic, showing you glimpses of the future or revealing truths about your heart that you haven't yet understood. Keep a journal next to your bed to record everything you experience, for these dreams hold the keys to your spiritual breakthrough. God will provide clarity on your next steps, reveal hidden truths, and illuminate the path forward. Visions may also come in waking moments through flashes of insight, moments of clarity, or even through the beauty of nature. These revelations are full of meaning and divine power. Embrace them, ask for understanding, and allow God to speak directly into your heart. The more receptive you are, the more you will see. The stakes are higher than ever. In this sacred time of alignment, the choices you make and the energy you surround yourself with will either propel you forward or hold you back. It's essential that you remain focused on your purpose and avoid distractions that could derail your progress. Negative influences, toxic relationships, and self-doubt can pull you out of alignment with God's divine plan for your life. The enemy loves to use distractions to keep us from our breakthrough. He will try to sow seeds of doubt, confusion, and fear to divert your attention. But remember, your focus must remain on God. Do not allow anything or anyone to shake your spiritual foundation. This is a time for laser focus, staying true to your calling and trusting that God is moving on your behalf. It is equally important to protect your mental and emotional space. If negative thought patterns, old wounds, or limiting beliefs arise, take them to God in prayer. Ask Him to cleanse your heart and renew your mind. You cannot afford to entertain negativity during this sacred time. Guard your peace, protect your energy, and stay spiritually aligned. This is your divine awakening. God is calling you to awaken to the fullness of your purpose, to step into your destiny, and to embrace the life He has ordained for you. It's easy to get lost in the distractions and struggles of everyday life, but God is reminding you that you are here for a higher purpose. You are part of a divine plan that is unfolding right now. Your destiny is not just about success, fame, or material wealth. It's about fulfilling the call that God has placed on your life. This is the moment where you must rise above fear, doubt, and insecurity and step into the greatness that God has already prepared for you. Trust in His plan, hold steadfast to His promises, and know that your destiny is unfolding before your very eyes. Step into it with faith, confidence, and divine clarity. You are meant to make a difference, to touch lives, and to fulfill a divine calling that only you can fulfill. As you step into your purpose, you will experience a profound awakening in your spirit. A renewed sense of energy, passion, and clarity will drive you forward. Your faith will deepen, your courage will grow, and your connection to God will strengthen in ways you've never imagined. This is the time to fully embrace your destiny with everything you have, for the world is waiting for the light that only you are meant to shine. As you enter this sacred season, spiritual preparation is more crucial than ever. Now is the time to align yourself completely with God's divine will. Your alignment determines your readiness for the breakthroughs and blessings that are about to manifest in your life. You cannot afford to enter this next phase unprepared or distracted. Your heart, mind, and spirit must be centered on God and His plan for you. Spiritual preparation requires intentionality. It's about setting aside distractions, renewing your commitment to God, and ensuring that your life is in harmony with His will. Begin each day in prayer, seeking His guidance and wisdom. Reflect on areas of your life that may need cleansing or realignment. As you do this, God will begin to prepare you internally, aligning your heart with His divine purpose. Aligning spiritually also means guarding your thoughts and emotions. Let go of any negative influences, doubts, or fears that have held you back. Embrace a mindset of faith, knowing that your alignment with God opens the door for His promises to be fulfilled in your life. The more you center yourself in His presence, the clearer your path will become. Remember that God's alignment brings peace. It may not always make sense to your logical mind, but it will bring a deep, unshakable calm to your spirit. Trust in the process and know that through this preparation, you are being positioned for extraordinary changes that are about to unfold in your life. God's timing is perfect, and the coming prophetic week will powerfully demonstrate that truth. This is not just another week. It is a divine window of opportunity, one that holds within it the fulfillment of years of preparation, prayer, and faithfulness. You have been prepared for this moment, and now it's time to step into the fullness of what God has promised. During this prophetic week, expect significant spiritual shifts. Revelations will come quickly, answers to long-held questions will be revealed, and opportunities will arise that you never imagined. It will feel as though the heavens themselves are opening to pour blessings, insights, and guidance directly into your life. What once seemed uncertain will suddenly become clear. But this is also a time of testing. You will be challenged to take bold steps, to trust in what God is doing even when you can't fully see the outcome. Your faith will be stretched, but remember God's timing always works in your favor. You are about to experience the breakthrough you've been waiting for, but it will require you to act when He says go. This week is a sacred moment of divine alignment. Expect unexpected blessings, powerful revelations, and the manifestation of promises that have been years in the making. Don't hesitate, this is God's time for you to walk boldly into His perfect plan. The spiritual realm is shifting in ways that will profoundly impact your life. Heaven is aligning with earth, and the forces of light are moving in your favor. This shift may not be something you can see with your physical eyes, but you will feel it deeply in your spirit. Stay aligned, stay focused, and trust in the divine unfolding of your purpose. God is working behind the scenes, orchestrating a spiritual atmosphere that is primed for breakthrough and transformation. You may feel a deep stirring in your soul, as though the world around you is shifting just beneath the surface. This is the spiritual realm preparing for a move of God unlike anything you've experienced before. In the coming days, expect to experience heightened sensitivity to the Holy Spirit as the atmosphere becomes charged with divine energy and purpose. This is the time to lean in and stay attuned to what God is doing. Your prayers are being amplified, and your spiritual senses are being heightened. The shift in the spiritual realm will bring clarity, guidance, and strength as you step forward into what God has prepared for you. Do not be afraid of the changes stirring within you. Embrace them, for they are signs of the spiritual breakthrough that is coming. As the heavens move on your behalf, know that you are not alone. God's angels are at work, positioning you for divine favor and breakthroughs. This is the time to stay faithful and watch in awe as the spiritual realm begins to align with your destiny. Prepare yourself to receive unexpected blessings in the coming days. God's favor is being poured out in ways that will astonish you. These blessings may come in the form of financial abundance, new opportunities, healed relationships, or even an overwhelming sense of peace and joy that you've long desired. Whatever form they take, these blessings are tailor-made for you, a direct result of your faith and alignment with God's plan. You may find that things begin to happen that seem too good to be true. Unexpected checks, doors opening without explanation, or relationships being restored overnight. These are all signs that God is working in miraculous ways. But don't be surprised if these blessings come in unexpected packages. God often delivers His gifts in ways that stretch our faith and challenge our perceptions. As you begin to receive these blessings, remember to give thanks and stay humble. These are not random events. They are a direct result of God's favor and His desire to see you flourish. Be a good steward of these blessings, using them not just for your own benefit but to be a blessing to others as well. Remember, the best is yet to come. As you walk in alignment with God's will, He will continue to pour out blessings that exceed your wildest expectations. Get ready to receive more than you could ever imagine. As you move through this season of spiritual transformation, be prepared for an emotional roller coaster. The highs will be exhilarating, filled with joy, excitement, and an overwhelming sense of purpose. But there will also be lows, moments of doubt, uncertainty, and even emotional fatigue. It's important to remember that these emotional fluctuations are a natural part of the spiritual journey and serve to refine and strengthen your faith. In the highs, you will feel the presence of God like never before. You will experience moments of pure joy and elation as you witness the manifestations of God's promises. But in the lows, you may question your progress, feel discouraged, or wonder if you're on the right path. These are the times when your faith will be tested the most. It's during the emotional lows that you must rely on God's strength and not your own. Seek His presence, lean into His promises, and allow His peace to sustain you. Know that the emotional valleys you experience are temporary and serve as preparation for the greater blessings ahead. You are being refined, tested, and ultimately strengthened for the path ahead. As God reveals His strategy, you will be called to take action. This will require you to step outside your comfort zone, trust God in new ways, and move forward in faith. Embrace the challenges ahead with courage, knowing that they are leading you to your divine breakthrough. It won't always be easy, but it will always be worth it. With each step you take, you will move closer to the life God has envisioned for you. Get ready for the blueprint to unfold in your life. God's strategy is already in motion, and as you align yourself with His will, you will begin to see His perfect plan come to life before your very eyes. God is in the process of divine repositioning in your life. This means that your current path is being adjusted to align with His higher purpose for you. You may feel that things are shifting or that your life is taking unexpected turns. But know this: every change is part of God's master plan to position you for the future He has in store. This divine repositioning may feel uncomfortable at times. It may cause you to step away from old habits, relationships, or situations that no longer serve your purpose. But trust that every shift is designed to align you more closely with God's will. You are being moved into a new season of growth, opportunity, and divine favor. As God repositions you, you will begin to see new doors open, new relationships form, and new opportunities arise. This is His way of preparing you for what's ahead. The changes may feel unsettling at first, but as you trust in God's timing, you will soon realize that these shifts were necessary to bring you into alignment with your divine destiny. Embrace this divine repositioning with an open heart. It's not always easy, but it's always part of God's perfect plan to elevate you into your highest calling. The time has come for you to break free from old patterns that have kept you bound. These patterns, whether they are unhealthy habits, limiting beliefs, or past traumas, have no place in your future. God is calling you to step into a new season of personal transformation, where you shed the weight of the past and embrace the freedom He is offering. Breaking free from old patterns is not easy. It takes courage, strength, and a deep commitment to change. But know this: God is with you every step of the way, empowering you to release what no longer serves you and to step into the fullness of who He created you to be. With each pattern you break, you move closer to the person you were always meant to become. This transformation will require you to let go of the familiar and embrace the unknown. It may be uncomfortable at first, but remember, it's a necessary part of your growth. As you break free from old patterns, you will experience newfound freedom, clarity, and joy. Embrace this time of personal transformation as a sacred journey. God is doing a mighty work within you, and as you break free, you will emerge stronger, wiser, and more aligned with your divine purpose. Obedience to God's calling is one of the most powerful forces in the universe. When you choose to obey, even when it's difficult, you align yourself with God's perfect plan for your life. Your obedience may not always make sense in the natural realm, but in the spiritual realm, it is the key that unlocks doors to your destiny. Obedience requires trust that God knows what He's doing, even when you can't see the whole picture. Your actions today, your obedience in this moment, will shape your future. When you follow God's instructions, you are walking in alignment with His will. And that's when the extraordinary happens. Every step of a journey, no matter how small, is part of a greater divine purpose. With each movement, you are inching closer to the life God has already designed for you. Every challenge, every victory, and every moment of uncertainty is shaping you into the person you are meant to become. It's not just about the destination. It's about how you walk the path with faith, trust, and obedience. As you take each step, remember that God's timing is perfect, and His plan is unfolding in ways you may not yet fully understand. But trust that with every step, you are aligning yourself with the purpose that has been written for you. When you move forward in faith, no matter the obstacles or detours, you are stepping into the fullness of God's promises. So take each step with confidence. Know that God is with you, guiding you, and preparing you for something extraordinary. This journey is not just about where you're going, but about becoming the person who can carry out the divine calling placed on your life. Every step, every choice is leading you closer to your destiny.